Today we are going to learn about some features in the control panel. Here I am going with general information technology syllabus, but for the other students, other people who would like to know about the control panel will gain some knowledge about this. So most of the features in the control panel will be covered with this. So first of all, we'll see what are the things we have to save. First one, I'm going with the backup. We'll see what is backup. Okay, we'll go to control panel first. First you can click on search button and then you can type control panel and you can get the control panel. Inside the control panel there are almost all the controls which we can maintain the computer of our computer is there. So here you can see I'm going to backup and restore Windows, but before going to that we will see what is a backup. Backup means now whenever you save documents or the databases, the things, the information and the data you have collected, you save it in a computer hard disk. So sometimes the computer may be crashes, or the computer files may be corrupted. Sometimes the files may be missing or taken by someone else, sometimes destroyed. So if something happens like that, there should be a way to find those files, to gain those files, especially when we consider about the banking systems and all. This thing is very important. Not only the personal things, but even in the organizations, when they save the data and the informations, as an example, in a bank, the customer details, bank account details, those things should be in a particular safe area. Now normally we are uploading it, we are updating it in the computer hard disk, but frequently the computer hard disk will be backup. Then whenever something has happened to the original file, the backup can be used and gain the original files back. Now here you can see we are in actually the Windows backup area, but first we will see how we can do a backup, a small backup. Now here now I am going to save my data in somewhere else. Now think I have 3 disks here. Actually one disk has been separated to 3 disks. Now if I want to save some of the data in one of the disks, then there should be a method of saving it. Saving it in the same computer may not be good. But if in a case, now when we consider about the Windows backup, it should be it's better if we can save it inside there. But here I'm going to show you how to save it in an external device. Now you can see USB drive, pen drive is connected to my computer. Now normally you can use USB pen drives, then the portable hard disk for keeping these backups. Earlier days there were several other devices like magnetic tapes, then floppy disk at the beginning, then the jazz disks like that were there. But nowadays we are using the pen drives and the portable hard disk, and sometimes since it's not very durable, the DVDs are even not using these days. So what I am showing here, I have opened the USB drive. So what I can do, whatever I want to backup, I can just drag and drop it here. You can see it's keeping a copy plus mark with that, it says copy to USB drive, so it's copying it there. So likewise, whatever the files you want, you can just drag and drop, or you can send it to the backupping device. Most of the softwares, they have the facility for backupping. So you can go there and press the backup option, or time to time you can automatically backup can be done. So that's how we can do it with the USB pen drive. So you can keep it in a safe place. So if something happens, if I need the file has been corrupted, then I can use it again. So even the portable hard disk we can use, but the thing is Then again, when we then we want we have to take the portable hard disk or the pen drive. So rather than doing that, and the limitation is also there, and again the damage will be occur again. So most of the time the organization will do the backup files will be keeping another safer server machine where on the bulk data can be saved server machine. So time to time the now if we take the bank system, again the bank account holders details, transaction details, account details, the balance details, all the things will be frequently constantly backupping there. And sometimes they are keeping backup of backups, so it will be in another place in the world secretly. Okay, so here another thing I want to show you is the OneDrive. Now like the server machines, now here the cloud is there, the Microsoft they are offering OneDrive option, so where you can keep your documents there. You can synchronize, you can update, you can whatever you are doing, you can keep a copy there. So from there I can access in any place from the world, I can access the to that OneDrive, and I can get the data. So that sort of things also there. When sharing also you can use this, but most of the time for backupping purpose we can use this. Now you have seen that I have taken that folder inside this. So it says you are not logged in or set up OneDrive. It says since I have not logged in here, but I have already done it, that's why the folder is there. So what I have to do is now I have to log in. You can't log in it with the Google account, you have to have an Outlook account. And you have seen, even though I am not online, I can just drag and drop my data to this OneDrive, and it will keep it in there. And once I have logged in or connect with the internet, then it will automatically update the folder. Now here you can see I'm typing my email address. It should be an Outlook one, not Google one. Then you can see the sign in button came, so you can sign in, or if you don't have an account you can create the account. So once you have done it, it will ask for your password, so you have to put your password there. You can put the password. Yes, this is how it's happening. So now the password has been put. Now it goes like this. Again the loading part is happening. So it says now it says some policy rules, and I said okay. Then again it says this getting better like this, like they have given some information, and it says you have already have the folder, so I'm telling okay, use this folder. Then you can see, yes, you can see I only added zoom back folder only, but you can see what I have already put there. Now they are giving some options. If you pay and go for the premium, you will get these features and like that, but I am okay with this, so I'm not going for the premium. Then here you can say this is how the OneDrive is coming. So likewise Google Drive even is something like this, so you can keep backups, or you can share your things with it. But when you are sharing it with the people, better to keep a backup of that in a USB pen drive or a portable hard disk. Now here I came to this Windows backup or restore your files thing. Sometimes when you add hardware or the software, new ones, sometimes you may not be able to switch on your computer again, it won't boot. So if something happens like that, then there should be a method to recover it. So this backup means like that. So you can go to the last known configuration, last known best configuration with this backup. So actually you can put the backup in your now when you are doing it, you save it the operating system with the C drive, and you can keep a backup in the other drive, one of the other drives which you are having. But here I don't have enough space, so and again it will take some time to do this. So you can even though you don't have enough space here, you can go for create a system repair disk. You can have a disk, and you can actually this restore point keeping thing, you better to have it on your computer. And then even though there's no space, you can go for repair disk. You can use a DVD drive or pen drive, and you can prepare a repair disk. It will take some time, so to here I'm not going to do that here. But once you have done it, when you if you have add hardware or software and the computer is not working, not booting up, then first of all you have to remove the hardware if you have connected something. Then you have to run this restore point, or you have to run the backup the recovery disk and the repair disk, and then you can see whether your system is working properly. The software, even when you install the software, sometimes the system files might be corrupted and things like that happen. That's why you need to have a repair disk. So I hope you are having good idea about this, but better to do with these things with the experienced person. Okay, we'll go for the next feature in the control panel, that is font. We'll see what it is. So we can go to the control panel and go to the fonts. Here you will get all the fonts you have installed in your computer. So you can see I have installed so many Sinhala fonts here, because I'm using Sinhala for most of my local works. Like this, in other countries, the non-speaking or non-working other English countries, they might have their fonts in their computers. So what I want to show you here, when I'm working with my language, the Sinhala language, most of the fonts have not been made with the standard things, and actually the font number of fonts, the variations are differ from English fonts. So because of that, various methods of mapping the keys in the computer has been used. So because of that, it's even though you have done this in a Sinhala one font, and you can't view it with any other font, any other Sinhala font. So you have to have the exact Sinhala font to view this. So even though the Unicode, with the Unicode this won't come, but because most of them have not been done with the standards, with the Unicode system, the things are like that. So whenever something has happened, you can always go to, you can select the whatever the text typed, and you can go to the font tab and you can see the font, and actually you can copy it. You can select it and copy it, and then you can search it on the net, because I can't see it properly. You can see there's a meaningless thing. I can't see this properly because I don't have this font in my computer. So what I'm going to do, I go to the font bar and I select that font. Even though the font is not there, the font type it shows. Now then I go to Google search engine and I search for this font. It's DL Nissan Sara. Yes. So once I go there, I can see they have given several search options. I am going to the first option. So once I go there, it's singhalafont.net. How the things is happening will be vary with the web site where we are going to take the font. Now here we have to put the number, this we have to type this number and then submit. Then you can see it will be downloaded to computer on the left bottom corner. You can see it there. So once it's downloaded, you can see it's a zip file. I'm going to open it. Once I open it, I can see the extract, the compressed folder tools under. You can see the extracted, can view the file there. So without going to extract all and keeping it in a proper place, putting it into a particular area, I'm going to take this, just drag and drop into my desktop. So here what I'm doing, I'm just dragging and dropping it to my desktop. Actually, you can do this dragging and dropping directly to this control panel font area also you can do, then automatically at that time it will install. Okay, just want to show you this, that's why I didn't put it there. So you can see if I want, I can extract it to another place, but here I have just taken it out because inside, keeping it inside the compressed file, I can't do anything there. So here I'm going to open the font and I'm going to show what's there. You can see how the font comes, and there's something called print and the install button. You, by pressing install button, you can install it to the computer, but without doing that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the control panel font area and I'm going to drag and drop the font to this place. So you can see it's installing, the progress bar is there. Now it just installed. Okay, it will be in the font area. Now we can see I'm just going to this font and just want to show you. If I just press install button, it will say now you already have this already installed, do you want to replace it? Even though I am just dragging and dropping it, at that time even if the font is there, it will give this message. Since it was not there, it didn't show. Now here you can see the message, it's in Sinhala. It says Ada අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නේ මේ යොම් පද්ධතිය පිළිබඳ. Today we are learning about operating system, right? So likewise in other countries also you may get you may using other fonts, your local fonts, so you may have this problem. So whatever you have to do, you have to find that font and you have to install it to your computer. Now you may get the idea. Now if this thing happens like this, then whenever we are doing it in Sinhala medium, in our local language, then when we are sending it to the other people, they may also get this problem, face this problem. So what we have to do, we have to send the font with our documents. There's two ways of doing that. You can separately send the file and the font, or else you can embed the font to the file. That feature also comes with most of the softwares. But the thing is, if you embed the font with the file, it will be more larger, the file size will be more larger. So to avoid that, you can send it separately, both the file and the font. Now to send the font, we have to find it. So what you have to do, again, you have to go to the control panel and then you have to go to fonts, and then you can find the font type, the name of the font by going to that place of that font area of particular software, and then you can just copy it from there. Okay, or else you can type it in the search area, but I recommend copy and paste it there, since the exact name can be taken. So I can go to the search area. I'm going to paste what I have copied there. I'm using the same font what you have installed. Okay, now you can see it just showed the font, which of the font we are using here. So I am going to take the font. I just right click on it and say copy, and think I am sending it with the pen drive, so I can put the file and the font. I can go to the pen drive and I can paste it there, or else I can paste it somewhere else, like on desktop. And if I am emailing it, I can attach the font on the desktop and the file, and then send it to the relevant person. Actually, I can save the font with the relevant file, the folder where the file is there. Then at any other time also I know, okay, this is the font I have used with this, I have to take this. So this is needed because sometimes most of the time we have to send it to some other people. And another thing is, if we want to take a professional printout or something like that, then we have to go to a place where it could be done, so we have to take the font with us. So I hope you understood that, and I just want to show you another feature of this, that is find a character. From there you can actually the character map will come. So we'll learn it with the same lesson later, in another part of this lesson. And this character map, it shows all the characters in your computer. Okay, so you can easily find the characters which has been installed in your computer from this. So I hope you understood all the stuff. Okay, happy fonting. Okay, now we'll go to the next feature of the control panel. It's date and time and local language changes, how we can do it. We'll see how the date and time adjustments and the language. So we have to go to the control panel. Rather than going to the control panel, on your right hand corner, bottom corner, you can see the date and time. Here you won't be able to see my screen. So here once you right click on that, you will get the menu where it says adjust time, date and time. So from there also you can go, or else you can go to the control panel and find date and time. Now when you go to the control panel, there's three methods you can view it. The category view, this is the category view where the common set of features put into one particular area and put a topic there. So here the clock and region is there. Then another view is large icons. This is how it comes. And then the small icons, I prefer with the small icons, so I'll go with this. So here you can see I go to date and time, and once I go to date and time, I will get this window where I can change date and time. And if I want to select a particular time zone, I can select that particular time zone. Since I'm in Sri Lanka, I have selected Sri Javardhanapura time zone. So if I go to another country, then I can change it from here. So automatically my computer's time and the date will change. Okay, but if I want to change, customize, apart from that, I want to customize it by myself, I can go to change date and time, and I can change it to that particular date or the time. Okay, then that thing is there. Since I have selected some features to show in Sinhala, it shows the date and time in Sinhala here. So you can select and change the date and time here. So we'll go to the next tab. It says additional clocks. So if you are working with several countries at the same time, you can select several, actually 2 clocks here you can add. You can show the clock on the desktop. Even think you are working with another country, so that country's time zone you can select from here. To think you are working with 2 countries, so you can select both 2 countries there, and you can see it. Now the internet time, you can press the change setting, the system automatically will do the changes, and can see it has synchronized with an internet time server. It has been synchronized with time windows.com. Since this is Windows operating system, it synchronized with Windows time. Now here I have just shown you how to do the time zone changes, the time date and time changes. So you can we can go back to control panel, and we can go to regional settings, the language settings, and the other settings. Actually, the settings we are done here will be applied to the whole computer. Whatever the software are using, for all those stuff, all the softwares, all the files we are creating will be taken the formats from here. So the regional settings we have now here. I have selected format Sinhala Sri Lanka. So you can select your preferences. Now I just went to this language preferences. Even though I have selected Sinhala formats, I can select the language preferences as English. You can see here Sinhala is also there, but I prefer most of the things in English. That's why I have not selected Sinhala. It will be easy for me to do the work with Windows English medium one. Now here you can see date and time formats are there: short date, long date, short time, long time, and first day of week. Those kind of things are there. So if I just go one by one, you can select. There are options. You can select the way it should come. You can select from there. Okay. Then the first date you can select. Since we are working, we start work from Monday. I have selected Saluda here. So likewise, you can see the examples has been shown in there. What I have selected for the above things, how it comes, it will shows there. Then I'm going to additional settings where you can add more formats. Now you have seen two or three formats there, but here you can customize according to your needs. So you can customize the decimal symbol, which should be the decimal symbol, how many decimals should be after the decimal symbol. Then the digital grouping symbol, that digit grouping symbol means the thousand separator, what it should be. Likewise, you can customize here. You can add actually. Then once you have done the changes according to your preferences, according to your needs, why you are using this computer, according to those needs, you can change it, the region where you are using this. But once you have done the changes, if you won't go back to the defaults, you can press the reset button downward. Here at the top you can see an example. Then the currency, there you can see Ru is there because I want to put a symbol for rupees, that's why I put it there. So that also not there earlier. I have to type it there and it comes like that. So likewise, but nowadays they are inputting, like I have selected single formats there, so automatically it comes. But otherwise, think your currency is not there, you can just type it there. You can select the symbol from the character map. I showed you character map. From there you can select the symbol and you can type it here. You can copy and paste here. Now the date and time also even like that, time and then date. Also you can change the formats. Again, you can see for each and everything you will get the reset button down on top of the apply button, where you can reset to the defaults. Now here even the settings, now they have given what is for 1D, what is for 2Ds, what is for triple Ds, like that it shows what is what means a double M. So according to that you can, for time even like that they have given. So according to that you can create your own format, the format which you need for your work, and put it there. So here you can see another calendar format is also there. With this has come with the 2K issue, and the first day of the week I can select it from there even. So once you have done the changes, you have to press apply button, then okay, then it will apply. Now once I have, if I have done anything here also, I have to press apply and okay, then I can close it. Now that is how we can do the regional settings. Now if I just go to category, you can see it's in clock and region area. So from there even you can select the things, you can do the changes like that. So hope you can understand this. Okay, we'll go with the next topic. Next feature, it's mouse settings. Actually here the mouse settings only given in the syllabus, but I am showing you some more things here we'll see what it is. Here we will go to control panel again. Now you can see I am in mouse settings. You can see here the buttons. There are several tabs. Buttons, if I go to buttons, if you are right-handed person, you can select right-handed one. If you are left-handed one, you can select left-handed one. That is the default thing. So according to that, you can keep your mouse on right hand side or left hand side. But when you select this, there will be a difference. Now the primary click or the normal select, normal drag will be left, and the right will be secondary click or the secondary things like the pop-up menus and all. Now here you can see how it works. So you can select the right-handed one or the left-handed one, then we'll go to this the next one. It says double click speed. So if you are a slow double clicker, then you can go to slow, you can move the slide to slow side. But if you are a fast double clicker, now when you open something you have to double click, things like that, so you can move the slider to fast side. The next one is click lock keys. Now when you try to move something to another place, now see this example, this OSOL folder, I want to move it up. So I am taking it by clicking the left mouse button. I am moving it up, and suddenly I just release the mouse button. So it will keep it where it was. I can't take it to that. I have to take it back. I have to just click and drag it there. But if you use the click lock, turn on click lock, once you click on it, you can release the mouse button. Then you can it will be locked to this mouse click. So I'm not pressing the mouse here, so I'm just dragging it and dropping it there, only moving the mouse. So that feature is there. Then we can go to the pointers and the shapes and all. It changes with the schemes even for various occasions. Various sort of arrows are coming for the pointer, mouse pointer, so you can select whatever you want. Now if you select a Windows theme, it comes according to the Windows themes. And now here pointer options, you can see if you select the mouse movement slow, mouse speed slow, then the mouse, when you're moving it, it will slow. But if you move to this part, it's fast. If you move to fast side, then it's fast. Now here snap to the default button means, now sometimes when you open the documents, now here you can see the window, it's the window OK is the default button. So when you select this one, when you open the window, the default button, the mouse pointer will automatically go to the default button. It will be on top of it, so you can easily click and do your work. Now the next one is the display pointer trails. You will get a trail for the pointer, so it can be short or long. Now I have a long trail actually, then the short trail is there. So I'm just going to the next option, hide pointer while typing. You know, if you have typed, you might have remember that when you are typing, the cursor is there. But if you want to hide it, you can just say hide it. So then it will hide the cursor. It won't come when you are typing it like this. So we'll go to the next one. The next one is very important. Sometimes you may not be able to find your cursor where it is you are finding. So if you press this one, if you selected this one, once you press CTRL button on the keyboard, once you press the CTRL button, it will shows where the mouse is, like this way. Okay, so those are the features actually these in the mouse pointers. And here I'm not going to speak about this wheel feature actually, because in my mouse, even though there's a wheel, it's not working properly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just explain what it is actually. Where you can, if you have a wheel, you can use it to change the scrolling methods. Now think you are just reading a document, a lengthier document, then you can adjust it, how you have to move through it. Like if you want to move through it, now here it choose roll the wheel one notch to scroll the following number of lines at a time. So number of lines, 2 lines at a time or one screen at a time. When you press the mouse wheel and you can adjust it, automatically it goes, and you can just read the screen, you can just read the document how it should goes. It'll you have to arrange it here, but since I am not having the proper driver for this mouse, I didn't install it, I can't show it here. But if you are using this feature, first of all you have to um, install the proper driver for that mouse pointer. Okay, I hope you understood that if there's a wheels, you have to install the proper drive for that. Here I'm going to the next one, it's hardware and the device settings. I'm not discussing those things here. So I hope you understood these mouse properties, but I'm just deselected things because it's difficult. Now again I'm going and removing the trail even. It's easy for me not to having the trail. So once you have done changes, you have to press apply and then OK button. We'll go to keyboard and see. You can see there's something called repeat delay. Sometimes if you want to repeat the same letter, you can press the keyboard and you can you can press the key and stay for a while. Now how much you stay to repeat it, do we when automatically, sometimes by mistakenly you may have pressed it. So to avoid that, you can say I will press long or I will press short. For that you can say repeat delete, what it would be. Then the next one is repeat rate. When you repeating it, while you pressing it, it will repeat the same letter. Okay, so that repeating speed, whether it's slow or fast, for a second there will be more than 2 3 4 5, I don't know. The slow one is it will be more slower than that. So here you can type and see, practice it. Now here I can show you the cursor blink rate. If you don't need, you can say none. Blinkings if you don't like, then if you want, you can make it fast even. So that is how the keyboard properties are working. Again you have to press apply and OK. The hardware, it shows actually what is it shows what is their the hardware. And then we'll go to the sound, and here the sounds are headset, earphone, speaker, headphones. These two things are there. I'm using speaker headphones. So you can go to properties of that. You can see, once I have selected the headphones, I went to properties, it won't show because it's not there. But if I go to speaker and headphone, you can see the properties. You can balance the volume, you can see the microphone even you can balance. Then you can see the balance left side speakers and right side speakers. If you want the same, if you want to change, if you want to differ, you can change it from here. So then the if you want to mute it, if you want to stop the speakers, and also you can do it from here. And the enhancement, advanced and spatial sounds, we are not doing it here. So here we'll go again for recording. You can see the microphone and the various microphones actually you can see. From there you can select it and do the changes. And the sounds, actually for various windows, sounds are there, sound schemes are there. Again, if you select a theme, with that theme the sounds are coming, so those things are there. Communications and those stuff we are not going to do it here. So I hope you understood what we can do with the mouse settings and the keyboard settings and the sound settings. So you can do the changes and see how your systems are working. We'll go to the next one. It says adding and removing programs. We'll see how we can remove the programs. Here you can see I went to control panel, programs and features. Then you can see all the programs, all the software I have installed to the computer. You can see it from here. So whenever you need it, now you can see the publisher, you can see when it was installed, and you can see the size of the that program on the disk and the version, and you can see all the things listed here. And you can see this KM player remove only is there. Okay, so most of the time it shows upgrade or then do changes like that also, update also there, but here it says only remove only. So once I click on it, it will ask, okay, do you really want to uninstall? Then I'm saying uninstall it. Then if I press the show details, I can see the show details. Even now it shows the progress bar. So while it was showing the progress bar, it's asked, do you want to delete all of your preferences? So whatever the preferences I have selected when I'm using KM player, it also will be deleted with this. So all has been deleted, completed. I say close. Now here you can see it has been removed. So list inside in the list you can't see it. So here's the place where you can see all your installed softwares. So installing software, you don't have to come to this place. Actually you can install software once you put it into the computer. When you click on that installation button, you can see it on how to install and all. But if you want to remove it, uninstall it, you have to go to this place. You have to come to programs and features. From there you can easily remove the things. Now you can see under the category, the program tab is there. Program, under the program, it only says uninstall the program. So this is for uninstalling. Okay, so we'll go to the next option. It's about user accounts. So we'll see how we can create user accounts. First of all, we'll see why we need a user account. Think you in an organization, in office, or in our home, we have one computer, and there are several people to use it. So we can create a user login, and you can log into the computer with that user login as a separate user. So the person who is using that computer to that particular user login, you can customize it, the desktop, and arranging the files and folders and whatever the things you create the files will be inside only that user account. So other users not be able to view those things. So it is better to have things like that, and with the user logins you can restrict various how the user login can be used. So with that it will be easy. Now if there's admin, then the uninstallation and installation of the softwares can be done with that. So likewise there should be various user accounts. Then it's easy to work with several users in the same computer. So you might have seen these user account creations and the lab near the canteen. So there's JIT, ICT for level like that. So I just went to control panel user account. Now here you can see change user account control, that also can be done. Manage another account, I am going there. You can see add a new user in PC settings. Here I don't have any other users here. So once I go into that, can see they're showing family and other users. You have to sign up with your Microsoft account. Other users will go, okay, not your family, other users. Then add someone else to this PC. So when you are adding it, it will ask, do you have a Microsoft account of that person? Do you have those details? But I can say no, I don't have this person sign in information, and I can press next button. Then it asks, do you want okay, create account if you don't have any account details. Then I said no, add a user without Microsoft account. I can go to next. Then it will ask, okay, give a name for that user. So I'm going to give it here GIT. So when you are creating users, you can put passwords, password protectors users, or else you can just keep it as a blank. But here, just to show you, I'm putting a password here. I'm just entering a password. When you enter the password, when you are entering, you can't see it. So to confirm it, you have to re-enter the password. Then if any case, if you, in any case you forgot your password, then you can put a question. This is not a must. If you want, you can put a question even. So not only one question, you can select 3 questions. They have given 3 options there. Say you can see they have created some particular questions there. So those question answers actually very relevant to you, not easily forgetting. Okay, you will remind those things, you will remember those things. Those kind of questions they have asked here. Okay, what's your name of the first school you attend? What was your first grade's name? Then the next one is I'm selecting is what was your childhood nickname? Okay, so likewise, if you, now these things won't forgotten, like this will remember always, but the other passwords and all you may not remember. So to avoid that, I can give you an advice. You keep a small notebook with you, keep it in a safe place, don't take it here and there. So there you can write all your usernames and passwords and keep it in a site, in a safe place. Okay, so here I'm not going to use this password and the recovery question option. So I'm going to delete all those stuff, remove those stuff, and I'm going to next. So my user account is not password protected. So if you need a password protected, like if you feel somebody goes inside and change your documents and those stuff, you can keep it password protected. But here I'm going to next. You can see the account has been created. Now this is a local account. There's no particular like admin facilities and all, doesn't matter. You can just use this. Okay, you can just log into this and you can work with this computer. But whenever you want to, if you want to install something and all, then you have to ask the permission from the administrator, like that. That feature is there. So uninstalling the software and installing unnecessary software won't be happen. So here I'm not going for this account because then it will end up this session. So if I just want to, yeah, I can show you something here. You can see, you can go to start button. Once you go to start button, you can see the users there. Now I'm using this user. Then you can see the other users there. GIT is there, right? I can lock my account, I can sign out. Now here you can see by pressing this, I can go to this account. But I'm not going to do this because it will end up this session, the video and all. So if I go back to this place, now here you can see our user account. I just go back and come back to this place. I'm going back to manage another account. See, you can see the account created is there. Then I'm going again to add a new user account. Then you will come to this place. Here, if you don't want the account, you can delete it. You have to click on it, and you can see there are two tabs, two buttons. Change account type, where you can change the admin or the other facilities. Remove is there. When I press remove, it asks, do you want, it gives a sort of message, delete account and data, or cancel it. Now I told you, when you create a user account, that will be a separate account, so whatever you do inside will be there. So if you want those data before you deleting this account, you don't need the account but you need the data, first you have to go to that place and you have to take the data, then only you have to delete this. Otherwise all this stuff will be deleted. Okay, so I hope you understood how to create user accounts and all. Here I think you have got the idea of the backupping and fonts, how to use those features and change in the regional settings and date and time, mouse settings, sound settings and the keyboard settings, adding and removing programs. Actually removing programs, you should not remove the programs. If you are removing programs from your computer, you have to ask from, if it is not your computer, your father's, mother's computer, brother's computer or sister's computer, you have to ask from them before removing anything. Then user accounts creating, also you can do these things and practice these things. And very careful when you are be careful when you are deleting or adding something to your computer. Okay, then hope you learned about the control panel features. So if you think this is good, you can like it and you can share it, and you can subscribe to my channel, and you will get the next videos which I am posting to you once it posted. So have a good day.